In the fifth turn. Right, let's have a look around. This place is quiet, eh? There's Mercer. Look at these guys still hanging out here. We've been gone for like a month. In Bruma. Nothing's changed. They're all still sitting around doing the same fucking thing, eh?
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer?
Right to the point, eh? Yeah. He said Golden Glow was purchased by Collier.
This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Alright. Gullimai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Right. Why is she returns?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
I beg to differ. Gullimai told me she said where the end began. What does that mean to you?
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We? What are you talking about?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Alright. Snowvale Sanctum. Well, Mercer laid it on pretty thick there, right? It's probably the first time we've had a conversation with him when he hasn't insulted us. He's trying to be all friendly-like. Which makes me a bit sick, frankly. But he's springing his trap right now, eh? He seems plenty rattled, I guess.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Oh, do ya? Is that right? Listen.
Quickly, what do you want?
This is just between you and me. I don't believe you're telling me the truth about what's going on. I think I know what's really going on, and I think this is personal.
Quickly, what do you want?
Alright, I'll lay it on you. I think you murdered Gallus. That's what I think.
Quickly, what do you want?
And I think none of these rubes know what's really going on. Alright, we said it. If that doesn't piss him off, I don't know what will. So, Snowvale Sanctum it is. I think I'm going to get out of this cistern before things get worse. Alright. I let him know that I know what the fuck he's doing.
My brother in crime.
So, we're just going to let that little factoid marinate in his shriveled up brain for a bit. And then, hopefully, it's going to mess him up a bit in the head, eh? Although he seemed ready for us, right? He immediately said about this place, this Snowvale Sanctum place, giving me a map and all that. Right, he was ready for that. That makes me a bit nervous. Like maybe I was too slow, right? Like maybe I give him too much time and he already has his plan in place now. I can guarantee you, Snowvale Sanctum is going to be dangerous. It's going to be very dangerous. Bit late for that. Alright. Well, let's go back to our ride out and get ready. That's the best thing we can do at this time. And then we got to travel. Alright.
I know you're
So, my gut is telling me that Mercer's the one that done this Gallus fella. Now, I never met Gallus, but apparently he was leader at his guild at one time. My gut is telling me that Mercer's the one that done him, eh? Because this Kolia, why would she come back after 25 years gone? Specifically, to kill Mercer. It doesn't make sense unless it was really personal. And what that says to me is that maybe she had some kind of relationship with Gallus. And that Mercer, he had some kind of relationship with Greed. So he takes out Gallus, blames it on Kolia, she makes a run for it, spends 25 years on a lamb, and then comes back for revenge later. And you don't come back for revenge up to 25 years unless something was really personal. Right? I mean, come on. Right? So that's my reasoning. Now he's going to have some kind of confrontation with Kolia. And conveniently, he wants me to come with. Now the problem is, I got no way of proving my theory. All I got is gut feeling. Right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to help him with this Kolia job. I don't know what his plans are for me in all of this, but obviously he wants to kill Kolia badly. So, we're going to go along with this plan, eh? There's no reason we got to let him know that we're suspicious. We're just going to go along with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be an observer. My plan is to keep my options open until I see this Kolia and I know what she wants and I hear what she has to say. This gives me a great opportunity to hear her side of the story, and then I'm going to make a choice on the spot and someone's going to die in there. I just don't know if it's going to be Mercer or Conlia. I'm going to have to make a judgment call based on who I think is telling the truth. Or who I think is the best partner. Or who is a person I can dupe most easily when it comes right down to it. That's the only options I have, eh? Alright, well, it's a Gambit, but I got nothing else. It's what I got. What I got is what I got. And it's not a great situation. But you got to make the best of it, eh? Alright. Okay, so let's check our map. Snowvale Sanctum, where is it? Oh, it's way up there. It's not too far. It's going to take us back through Windown. And I suppose past Kinesgrove, which is plenty of opportunity for us to get supplies in terms of food and whatnot. So, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright, so Mercer. How do I deal with him? I surely do not like the idea of traipsing through this Snowvale Sanctum, whatever it is, with him at my back, eh? Or at my side, or at my front, or anything like that. He's obviously a bastard. So, I don't know. Well, it is what it is. I'm just going to have to be on my toes in trust that I can get the job done when it comes right down to it. Alright, well, there's nothing for it. Okay, well, let's double check and make sure there's nothing we can do to upgrade our gear. Nothing like that. We've got plenty of knives. Got this, which requires leather. We could see if we can upgrade our armor in any way. That might help us a little bit. Or, what else? Whetstone. I don't have any ebony to upgrade our sharpen our knives. I don't think I do. No, I do not. Alright, well, let's see if we can upgrade our armor, at least. That would be nice. Okay. So, to do that, I do have some potions. Let's try taking a potion and see if we can get anywhere. We got a blacksmith's potion, which is 20%. Anything else? I don't think so. We've got this fortified smithing I made myself, but it's not quite as good. So, we've got 3 of these. We'll just sacrifice one to see if we can do anything. But the first thing I got to do is make sure I have the materials. Leather strips is all I have at the moment. So let's see if I got any materials here. Search linen. Oh Christ. I don't have that. Got linen wraps. No, I don't even have any leather. So we'll skip it for now. That's one more of those things we can do in the roads. Alright. There's my nice suede jacket, eh? Gods, was that a good purchase? I don't know. I don't know how to use it for. Something I'll wear on a nice date or something like that. Take a fine lady out for dinner. Something like that in my suede jacket. Oh, gods, look at that thing. This I'm not so sure about, but this. Hello. Hello, Twist. Fancy Twist, they will call me, I think. Well, you can't wear the hood with that. All this. Really? Can I take that off? Why not? It's crazy. Oh, look at that. And with the furs, right? It looks pretty regal, right? Damn. Not bad. Not bad. Someday a fine lady is going to go out of twist and she's going to say, "Gods, look at him. He's wearing a suede jacket. He's some kind of classy guy. He's got lots of money. And he's real smart. And he's got big teeth. And quite pointy ears. Right? I mean, my ears are quite pointy. I mean, right? Pointy ears, it's sexy, right? I don't know. I don't know what women like. Who knows? Pointy ears. Maybe they like my ponytail. Maybe. Or my smouldering eyes. Or what did Mucky say? Or my complexion, was it? No. My glowing skin. Yeah. Look at my glowing skin. See? Dot around the eyes. Kind of mysterious. Except these pointy eyebrows. I never liked these pointy eyebrows. But what are you going to do about that? It's too much work. Too much work to manage your eyebrows, eh? Alright. Well, that's fine. I'm going to bring me suede jacket. I mean, why not? Alright. So, let's get some rest. What time is it, eh? God, it's early. Well, we'll get a bite to eat. We'll go to bed early. And then we'll leave early in the morning. And hopefully, by early morning, we're someplace where we can buy some more supplies. We'll be well on our way to Kynesgrove Sea. Or Windhelm even. Because I need to get some more food and supplies before we head on to Snowvale Sanctum, eh? I think that's a good idea. So, some water, some wine, an apple, some chicken. Well, not a lot of supplies left to get us in the morning. Looks like I'm eating a tomato for breakfast. That's crazy. That's fine. Tomato's good with a little salt. Okay. Let's get us a nice 10 hours good sleep, eh? Good night. All right. Yeah. A little drag of water. All right, reckon I'm good to go. Suppose we'll turn off the lights, eh? Reckon there's no point in wasting tallow. Well, we'll leave one on so we don't stumble our asses in here when we get back. That would be bad. Break my neck on the way in the house. Okay, here we go. Alright. Well, let's just do it. God, it's fucking cold. So, my plan is I'm going to stay up in the mountains for a while. Let's not get down here on the road until we absolutely have to. Because that's where you tend to run into trouble, eh? Down in the roadways. That's always bad news. There's all kinds of creatures and bandits and thieves and whatnot causing trouble. Oh, I'm nervous about this. See now, Mercer, from what I've heard, he's got a reputation for being a good swordsman. And he's got quite a large sword he carries on him. And my guess is it's not normal. It's not like a regular sword. It's not some piece of shit. It's a nice sword. Does nasty things. Probably enchanted, right? So what would he do? I mean, right? He's going to use me, right? Let's try and put ourselves in the shoes of this bastard. This bastard Mercer. He's after Carlia. Now, he's not going to bring me along unless he's scared. Unless he's worried about Carlia's capabilities. If he thought he could take Carlia easy like, he would just go on his own. And he would end this, right? But he's not. He's asking me to come with him. Which says to me that he considers her to be a threat. A very real threat. Which means Carlia is dangerous in this equation also. So we got to think about that. Now if I was Mercer, I would take some dumbass with me to do all the heavy lifting, right? So I'm going to have to pick all the locks. I'm going to have to do lots of fighting. But then he puts me in a perfect position, right? If he wants to take me out, he can take me out at the end when I'm all tired. Right? So he's not going to try and take us at the beginning. That would be stupid. Right? He could just take us on the way there, if that was the issue. He needs us inside this place. And the only reason I can think of why is because he's scared of Carlia, thinks he needs help, or, better yet, he wants to make sure that when the time comes to fight Carlia, that he is at 100% strength, which means he can't be going around fighting Droga and wherever else is in there. He needs some dumb shit like Twist to do that work for him, see? Alright, so, going on that logic, he's not going to come at us right away, see? He's going to let us do a whole bunch of work first. Which means when we get in that place, I've got to start getting the lay of the land fucking quick, like. My guess is that Mercer is a backstabbing son of a bitch, eh? He's not interested in a fair fight. So for him, 2-on-1 is preferable. So he's going to wait for his opportunity to kill me when Carlia has been dealt with, right? And he's going to give me all kinds of stories about how terrible Carlia is, get me all whipped up, and then we're going to fight this Carlia, and when she's dead, he's going to come after me next. And I bet you he's hoping that by that time, I'm good and tired, or even better yet, injured, right? So then old Twist is easy pickings. That's what I think is going on. Damn, I can't see a way out of this unless I strike first. But I can't strike first. I need to hear what's going on, see? I mean, there is a chance that I am wrong and Carlia is just a twisted villain, right? And it could be. I don't know. One of the two of them is a villain. I don't think both. Unfortunately, I got no facts to go on. So, I reckon the best I can hope for is to get some answers during conversation and make a snap decision. So I got to make sure I'm ready and I'm listening carefully to what these bastards have to say. Alright, I guess that's the way it is. There's nothing else for it. I just got to be ready. Right? Alright. Well, I've just got to make sure I've got every advantage possible. So I got the best knives I could possibly wield at this point. I got some poisons on me. I got lots of throwing knives. I got bombs. I got all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit that I think a guy like Mercer wouldn't expect me to have. So, hopefully I can use that shit to my advantage to either get the job done or get away if things get nasty. So that's a plan. I will say, I did seem to successfully force the issue. Oh, fucking goat. Look at him. Yeah, get on out of here, goats. Maybe he'll fall off that cliff, eh? Come on, goat. Fall off the cliff? No. See, goats are pretty sure-footed, eh? They don't fall off cliffs much. Unfortunately. Unless they get a good push, eh? Can't say I wouldn't love to give a goat a push off a cliff. Oh, that would be satisfying. Alright. There's always goats along this path. Drives me crazy. Okay, so we're going to go to Kynes Grove here. We'll see if they got some food we can stash in our packs, just in case. Who knows what's going to happen next. You know, it occurs to me. Mr. RG said that he knowed Mercer was having me followed, right? That's what he said. Well, that means Mr. RG was having me followed at the same time, which makes me wonder, is there someone following me now? Like Mr. RG? Someone from our Black Barrel Boys or whatever. I mean, I was doing it before, watching my back, so he says. I don't know. And if they are following me, will they follow us into Snellvale Sanctum? That's a good question, right? Will they do that? Or will they stay outside? Or are they following us at all? I don't know. Gotta say, I don't like being followed, especially since I always felt like I did a good job at covering me tracks, see? But apparently not. Not good enough, eh? Alright. Well, we make it out of the mountains. So, we'll take off that fur poncho, eh? I always get nervous. Like, you know, in the hours leading up to a big job. See, a big project. But once I get in it, I'm fine. You know how it is. It's the anticipation of something that gets you wound up, see. But once you're in it, then your training takes over and you're fine. Everything's fine. Okay? What's this moron doing, eh? Turning little circles, eh? Alright, let's get on in this place, this braidwood or whatever, and see if we can find some good food to bring with us. I need to find some meats and vegetables and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, Twist, he's been known to be smart from time to time. Not always. Believe me, I've done some stupid shit. It's early. Oh, knock that shit off. It's too early for that shit. Alright.
Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Northern mead. He's good for it.
Right. What you got for sale?
Sate that appetite.
Alright, come on. Tell me you got something good. Potatoes. What you got going bacon for? Bread, I'll take it. Oh, cooked beef. That's great. Apples. I'll take that. I'm going to take one more water skin and 2 bottles of ale. Thank you very much. Great.
All right, then.
Good deal. Off we go then. All right. Off to Windhelm it is. Our next stopping point.
Periods think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Are you sure about that? Alright. Snowvale Sanctum. I mean, it sounds like a barrow, right? But he didn't say it was. Not specifically. Hey, Foxy. Good morning. Oh, there it is. Fucking wind helm at sunrise, eh? Well, we're going to have to go through town, because I sure as hell am not going to swim across that river. So we're going to go through town. We're going to go out to Harbour Door, and then head up into the hills there. That should do nicely. Alright. What a lovely day it is. What a great day to get stabbed in the back, eh? How nice is that? Alright, let's get it over with, eh? No point in putting off till tomorrow what one can do today. Especially when it's a knife in the back, eh? So let's do it.